Hey guys, how's it going? Munkle Zunky here. Starting on the challenge runs. So, I gotta say this is my 4th attempt recording this challenge run. I failed the first challenge run that I did on this floor, which is Dark as the Night, and I'm going to be doing the challenge runs because they unlock some really cool items when you finish them. So I failed the first time that I attempted this challenge, and I rage quit the second 2 times. I do rage quit sometimes. I probably don't sound like the most ragey person in the world, but that does happen. And the reason why I rage quit is just because, well, I went into the first 2 item rooms on my first 2 floors, and the items were so bad that I was like, no, I'm not doing this. You know, because, like, well, the challenge runs aren't too difficult. Well, at least this one isn't. Some of the other challenge runs, you start with, like, really overpowered items, so it makes them even easier. But anyway, yeah, this challenge run, at least, isn't terribly difficult because, well, the only difference between this and a regular Isaac run is you can't see the minimap because every single floor you get Curse of Darkness. But as a reward from completing this challenge, all you have to do is defeat Mom, by the way. You don't even have to defeat Mom's heart, which makes it a lot easier. As a reward from beating this challenge, you unlock the blue candle, which you can get in shops, which is an incredibly useful upgrade. One of the best items in the game, even. So that's why it's definitely worth doing this challenge run. But anyway, as I was saying, I did rage quit this challenge twice just because of, I don't want to complain about too much, but I just got some really horrible item draws in my item room. I got remote detonator, which is kind of, you know, garbage. And then, you know, my 3rd attempt on this, I got holy water. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm just restarting. So that's what I did. And anyway, yeah, I'm ready to, you know, finally succeed on this challenge. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Tinted rock there, blew it open, and got myself a soul heart. And my item is Mom's pad, which is, well, that's now 4 attempts in a row where I've had absolutely terrible first room items. But I'll take it. At least it's better than holy water. That's all I can say. Holy water, when you get hit by enemies, I believe it's like you either do this or it's a chance of creating like a lemon mishap spill on the floor. If you know what lemon mishap does, it's one of the worst items in the game. So yeah, holy water is like, it's one of the worst items in the game, but you have to take damage for it to go into effect. And we get the Duke of Flies, which should be easy. I'm just gonna go use Mom's pad right off the bat and get some good damage on him, and hopefully he'll be nearly dead by the time he starts spawning flies. So hopefully I will be able to avoid taking any damage against this fight, and that would be really nice because that means I would be able to keep this soul heart in the next floor that I earned during this floor. So I haven't taken any damage yet. And Duke Flies is pretty easy for the most part. The only tricky part is when you have really low damage, like if you're someone like Eve and he keeps spawning flies and spitting them towards you, and you have to like fight off the flies, and you can't really you know, fight the Duke of Flies. That is the only part where this boss fight gets a little bit challenging. It's only challenging, yeah, when you have extremely low damage, which does happen to me a lot because I never seem to get damage upgrades. And we actually got a health upgrade. You guys have no idea how rare that is. I almost always get like Cat of Nine Tails from bosses and stuff like that. It's very frustrating. Anyway, I'm probably going to complain in this attempt at this challenge a lot, and the reason for that is because I've just, you know, rage quit it several times in a row, and it's getting a bit frustrating. But anyway, we came across a room full of leapers, which normally aren't a problem, but there's also a fire in the room, so it turned them into 4 fire leapers, which like upgrades their damage and health. And anyway, so basically GG my soul heart, which I just got, so that's kind of frustrating. Oh well. As long as I beat this run, I don't really care how frustrating it is. I just want to get it over with and never have to do it again. So we have a golden poop in this room, which gives me a fair amount of sense. And I actually am pretty close to the amount of cents I would need to access the shop. You do need 15 cents to buy a shop item most of the time, unless it's on discount. But I don't have any keys, and when I do get my first key, I definitely want to be using it on the item room versus the shop. So if I get like 2 keys during this floor, I guess I could go in the shop. I would also need a few more cents, or I could just hold off until the next floor, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, this room, very easy room. I'm liking this one. So I'm at 12 cents now. Need 3 more for the shop. Hopefully this guy drops me a key. No, he dropped me a cent. That's okay, as long as I eventually get a key. Another thing that was frustrating about this is my first attempt, as I said, I died on 4th floor. So Catacombs 2 is the floor that I died on. But actually Basement 2 and Catacombs 1, I didn't even get to access the item room because like I had no key drops. Like I wasn't using the keys on golden chests or anything dumb like that. I just literally only got 2 key drops the entire run, which is, you know, usually is not something that does happen. There's an arcade here. That's tempting. I don't really have enough hearts to like farm the blood bank, but you know, if I defeat the boss, and that ends up being a pretty easy fight, and like he drops me a ton of red hearts, I think I am in fact going to go in the arcade and play the blood bank, because a health upgrade is incredibly useful. It would be incredibly useful. So we get a heart there. Unfortunately, no keys. Another thing is the arcade can actually drop keys. So you know what? I think this is definitely worth doing. So we're just going to be playing this little guy here, and he offers us a key first try. I think it's definitely worth it to play this guy in 2 keys. So I could actually access the item room and the shop, but I only have 14 cents now, so I can't actually access the shop. Unless he ends up dropping me a whole ton of cents, but 2 more keys. Wow, 2 tries, 2 keys, and some hearts. If he dropped me a heart, that would be incredibly helpful. I was not able to go 3 for 3, unfortunately. I believe the odds of succeeding on this skull guy, it doesn't really matter what skull you pick, but the odds of succeeding on him are 1 out of 3, unless you are arcane and you have the luck foot, which in his case they are 1 out of 2. So I'm succeeding on everything except the hearts. I don't want coins and keys right now, I just want hearts. Maybe I should go back and get my item first, but I know there's a heart waiting out for me right outside this room, so please give me these hearts. Oh, come on. 0 for 3 on the hearts. And he gives me another heart, and I'm probably going to fail this one too. Yeah, he's just tempting me. He's like, there's a nice juicy blood bank right there, right next to you. Here's another heart. I'm going to fail this one too. Just watch. See? Exactly. 0 for 4 on the hearts. It's like sometimes this game, it just trolls you. And now that he's offering coins, I'll succeed it. There you go. See? It's like magic. I know. Anyway, so Skatel or Fly Love, I would love to get that, but of course no. I'm just going to play this guy until I run out of money, because I can't access the shop on this floor anyway. You know, I could save up for the shop on the next floor and get like a Nun's Habit or something, but I think that... There we go, a soul heart and a regular heart. So I now have 2 regular hearts to draw from, so I get 4 plays in the blood bank. I think, you know, a health upgrade would be even better than anything else that I could get right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and blow my money on this. The thing is, with this game in Isaac, you kind of have to judge like what is best for your personal playstyle. And there's some people who would probably be better to, you know, get items that aren't hearts because they're better at not taking damage. But I'm not the best at not taking damage, so I have to just realize that and say, you know, for me personally, really the best thing would be hearts. More keys, I'll take it. That allow me to access golden chests and stuff, but it's not the most useful thing in the world. I don't think there is any golden chests in this floor. But if I see any on my way back to the item room, I'll definitely look. You know, I might as well just start playing the blood bank. I have 4 plays on it, and I can get cents from it as well. So that's decent, I suppose. Please pay out, please pay out, please pay out. Please pay out. Nope, doesn't look like it. But he gave me some more cents, which I can, in fact, use to play the skull game. So, actually, I'm going to go back and check my item room really fast just to see what that is, see what's up there. It would also be nice to get some bombs. Oh, there's actually 2 more hearts here. So if I got a bomb, that's 2 more plays in the blood bank. So I'll just have to keep that in mind. And we get the Dead Sea Scrolls! Seriously? That's not cool, man. The Dead Sea Scrolls are a pretty bad item. They're not horrible, but they're pretty bad. So anyway, they just give a random spacebar item effect when you use them. And most of the spacebar items aren't the best. There are some really good spacebar items out there, but I'd say the majority of the spacebar items are pretty bad. So I am up to 13 cents again, which means I could like access the shop if I got lucky and, you know, got a cent drop here, but no, I think I'd rather play the blood bank. So if I get this bomb, which I don't, I was going to say if I do get that bomb, it would be, if I get this bomb, it'll be 2 more plays in the blood bank, because I can go back and blow those rocks up and get a couple extra hearts. Please be hearts. You know, I would take Fly Love. I would not mind that at all. Nope. Okay. 0 for 2 on Fly Love. Anyway, we're just going to continue playing this guy until he blows up or until he gives me Fly Love. So, he's giving me keys. He's just not giving me hearts or bombs, which, you know, I'd much rather have. Oh, 3 more plays in the blood bank. You know? I am not arguing. And of course, if I get the blood bag, that heals me as well, which I do. Oh my goodness, I got the blood bag. So, that is baller. And 14 cents. If I get a cent drop from the boss, I can go back and play the shop. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and fight the boss, which is Larry Jr. And if I get cents from him, I can go back and use the shop. And I now have 5 red hearts as well. So, you know, I would not feel bad if I got a devil room. And if I could get like a Spirit of the... I would take Spirit of the Night, I would take Brimstone. I haven't unlocked Mom's Knife yet. I believe to unlock Mom's Knife, I can't remember, but I believe it's defeat Sheol with the blue baby. I believe that's what you need for Mom's Knife. Oh, I think actually defeating Sheol with Isaac unlocks Mom's Knife. That's what does it, isn't it? And I have a feeling I very well might be doing that during one of these challenge runs, because some of these challenge runs give you really, really overpowered items, and you're playing as Isaac in all of them, and you can access Sheol with Isaac as long as you don't take very much damage on the wound. And I believe after you've defeated him like a whole bunch of times, you can, and I will get 15 cents here because I got the box, so I'm going to go back and check out the room, and I also got, what's this, Ace of Spades, which is good. I'm going to definitely take that pill. Please don't be health down. Bad gas, that's fine, I don't mind that one. But since I have 15 cents, I'm going to go back and check out the shop. So the crate wasn't the best drop in the world, you know. I would have rather like health up or something, of course. I mean, who wouldn't rather health up or a damage up of some kind? But it does mean I can go back and check out the shop. So I'm not the angriest person in the world, and we get the ladder, which is, it's alright. I'll take it. It'll pay for itself, you know, as long as I can live for a while. Since it's only the basement too, I don't feel that bad about picking up the ladder. Of course, if you get the ability to fly, it makes the ladder completely useless, but if you don't pick up the ability to fly, and as long as you get the ladder pretty early on in the floor, it's actually a pretty good item. It can pay for itself. So the world, I don't believe, even works when you have Curse of Darkness. No, it does not. So it does reveal the secret room, and oh my goodness, we get Horror of Babylon from the item room. So I've never had this from an item room before. So I'll be honest with you guys, it's not the best unless I get Guppy's Paw. If I get Guppy's Paw, that is an incredibly good item. If I don't get Guppy's Paw, it's not the best because it increases your speed and damage by actually quite a bit. I believe it's like +2 damage and +2 speed, or +2 damage and +1 speed. So it's quite good, but it only works if you have half of the red heart or less. So, I mean, if I got Guppy's Paw and I turned all of my red hearts into soul hearts, then it'd be quite a good item. But unless I get Guppy's Paw, you know, I'm not planning on being really low health, so it's not that great. So anyway, I was just more surprised that I got the item than like happy about it, if that makes sense. And there's another shop here, but I do have 0 cents, so I do have plenty of keys, so I might as well like just go ahead and check out the shop just to see if there's anything good in there that I want to be looking out for. You know, I probably won't be able to use these keys, all of these keys anyway during this whole playthrough, just because, well, unless I run across a ton of golden chests, and I got a whole bunch of cents from that golden poop, but that isn't enough for a shop item unless it's discounted, of course. I guess I could always pick up like a soul heart in the shop, that wouldn't hurt. And we get a fly here. I really wish I got that fly love from that one guy earlier, but I didn't end up getting it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and unlock the shop here, and if it's greed, I'll fight him. But it's not greed, and we get the remote detonator, which is crap. I'm not going to be buying that, but we do also have a soul heart, which I'll go ahead and pick up, because why not? Later on in the game, the shop is most likely going to be greed anyway, so there's not too much point in saving up the cents. So, do come across a golden chest here, which is actually a really good thing, because, you know, normally you don't want golden chests, because you want to be saving up your keys for item rooms and stuff. So, a whole bunch of hearts there, so if I run across another arcade, that would be really cool. I also got Death, which is a good card, which I'm just going to go ahead and use here, because otherwise I would take more damage on that room, because I'm bad at this game. Death just does a whole bunch of damage to all the enemies in the room, so there is just like a ton of red hearts laying around. So I would think it would be really nice if I could run across either a blood bank or an arcade, either way. Possibly get myself a second blood bag, because I have like, I don't know, at least a good 6 plays or so of the blood bank just laying around worth of hearts. So it'd be really cool if I could, yeah, pick up another blood bag. But we'll see how it goes, because you can get as many blood bags as you want, I do believe. I mean, if you technically, I believe if you got a blood bank on every floor, I don't know if that's even possible. It's probably not, but I believe if you got a blood bank on every floor, you could end up the game with like 8 blood bags. You know, the odds of that happening are like 1 in a bazillion, of course, but I'm just saying it probably could happen as far as I know. I don't think there's any restrictions to blood banks, and I know you can get as many blood bags as you want. Oh my goodness, I got trapped there because of the ladder. That's the bad thing with the ladder, it sometimes can trap you. And it hasn't really given me anything that I needed desperately yet, but hopefully it will later on. Anyway, found the boss room, but I'm going to be going back and searching for the item room first, because, well, that's definitely, you know, something that could help me out with the boss. Getting so many keys, don't really need them, and I believe back this way is the way that I haven't explored yet, and to the west. Yeah, have not explored this yet. So, room with a whole bunch of fat flies. I'm just going to go ahead and use Mom's Pad on here to avoid taking any more damage. I already kind of lost a lot of health on that room. But yeah, when there's a whole bunch of enemies shooting at me at once, for me, that is just 100% damage. Oh, and a troll bomb. So I got hit by that guy, and that is a boss trap room, so I can't access it. But that's kind of typical. Anyway, heal up. I guess it is kind of a good thing that there's a ton of hearts laying around. And I guess this is the way that I haven't gone yet. No, that was the shop. Never mind. I'm not sure where I... Oh, did I already access the item room? I did. It was Horror Babylon, that's right. Completely forgot about that. Anyway, going back to fight the boss now. So if I did, like, get Guppy's Paw, for example, right now, I could get, like, 15 soul hearts and have unlimited Horror of Babylon use. Oh, I almost forgot about this. I have the ladder. Might as well use it. And let's go ahead and fight the boss of Catacombs 1. So, 3 more floors that I have to complete. Hopefully it'll be caves next, not catacombs. And we get the hollow, which I'm completely okay with. Kind of wish I didn't use Mom's Pad already, but oh well. What can you do about it? I always take damage against the hollow because, well, he has kind of random erratic attack patterns, so it's hard to take damage. It's hard to not take damage against him unless you are good at this game, which, you know, as I state all the time, I am not. But at the same time, he's not too difficult, so I can take like 10 hits, so I should be just fine against this boss. Again, my damage is pretty low, so it's taken a while to kill this guy, which I'm not super happy about, but oh well, what can you do? Anyway, the hollow is just Larry Jr. basically, but he flies in diagonals instead of flying, you know. I guess Larry Jr. doesn't fly, but this guy goes in diagonals versus Larry Jr. going like up, down, left, right, side to side, all that sort of stuff, and got hit again. That's kind of annoying, but again, there's plenty of red hearts around the floor, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. I really wish my damage was up. It would be cool if I got a devil room. What would I take? I guess I would take Spirit of the Night, definitely, just because that's incredibly helpful. What else would I take? I would consider a damage up. The problem is, like, of course, those damage ups take away like 2 red hearts, so I'd be down on 3 red hearts. I would be doing more damage, but I'd be down on 3 red hearts as well. So maybe I'll just hope that like my next item room is spider shot, quad shot, or something like that. That would be very helpful. But we'll see. Anyway, Hollow is dead, and we get Squeezy, which is 2 more soul hearts and also a Tears upgrade. So that helps the damage a little bit, not a whole lot, but I am up to 8 hearts now, including the soul hearts, so I'm in a pretty good situation. Anyway, I got Catacombs 2, which is, you know, pretty painful. Of course, caves are Binding of Isaac enemies, Catacombs are Wrath of Lamb enemies, and Wrath of Lamb enemies are 90% of the time much harder to deal with, much more difficult. So these green guys just have gobs and gobs of health, but at the same time, as long as you're in a room like this, which doesn't have a whole bunch of, you know, scenery, which really, you know, inhibits your movement, you should be just fine. Mom's Pad is recharged again, which is a good thing, I guess, and let's continue on. So, I have a room with a whole bunch of flies and spikes. Well, for me personally, any room with spikes is like incredible danger. I'm just going to go ahead and use Mom's Pad, because I think without it, I'm definitely going to be taking some damage. So, these guys also have like gobs of health, which is not helpful at all. And I just walked right into that bullet. I would have dodged it if I had held still, but of course I just walked right into it. Like a fool. But anyway, only got hit twice on that floor. I'm quite proud of myself, and I finally get a bomb drop. It's been quite a while. Got some bee lickers here, which, well, I'm probably going to take damage here against, like, the problem with these eternal flies is they have so much health. It's just annoying. It takes like 10 hits to kill an eternal fly. It's absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, this is definitely one of my least favorite rooms in the game, unless you have flight. If you have flight, it's easy. Well, if you have flight, this game in general is easy. I think every single time I've defeated Mom, or Mom's Heart, I've had flight, except for once when I was just incredibly overpowered. So, for the most part, you know, I need flight just to be able to succeed in this game at all. That's why I said earlier, I'd definitely take Spirit of the Night if it was ever offered to me. But the odds of that happening are pretty low. I don't think I'll be getting Spirit of the Night this run, especially because I've been taking a ton of damage on this floor, and when you take a ton of damage, that lowers your chance for a Devil Room. So that's why I don't get Devil Rooms very often, because I get hit so much. But another scent there. Unfortunately, I have 9 keys, but nowhere near enough scents to access the shop, unless I guess I could search for the secret room and possibly luck out and get like a diamond there or something, but unless that happens, I don't think I will be accessing the secret room. Is this the way I came in? I do believe that it is. No, it's not. Okay, so hopefully the item room is down here, and as soon as I find the item room, I'm just going to make a beeline straight for the boss because, well, I'll be honest, I just really don't like the catacombs. So whole bunch of bee lickers here, which is absolutely fine as long as you keep your distance. They're not usually too much of a trouble, and I'm just really hoping I finish this challenge off because even though the Curse of Darkness isn't the worst thing in the world, it's not going to like absolutely ruin you. It's just probably the most annoying. Well, definitely one of the most annoying curses that you can get, just because, you know, I am personally someone who has a bad sense of direction, and I get lost really easily. So Curse of Darkness just means that I get lost really easily, and that's what I don't like about it. But anyway, hopefully I'll just find my item room soon here, and I'll be able to skedaddle and start to fight the boss again, which would be nice. These bee lickers, they're just so fast. They, you know, can dodge your bullets really well. They're not very hard enemies, they're just fast and really annoying. Anyway, they can't walk over gaps and I can, so it shouldn't be too much of a difficult fight there. And we got him, and we got the Child's Heart, which increases the drop rate for red hearts. I'm not sure if I want that or the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades increases the drop rate for cards of all shapes and sizes. And we get a Mob Trap room, which hopefully has a health upgrade in it. Mob Trap rooms can have health upgrades in it, unless it's a Boss Trap room. I don't know how I didn't get hit there by that green shot, but yeah, Boss Trap rooms, you know, obviously I couldn't access because I have too much health right now. Boss Trap rooms do tend to have better items in them though. But if this is Mob Trap room, which it is, and there's also a card there, but I can't access it because I can't fly, we'll see what it has in it. Gray chest, so no thanks. They seem to, most of the time, the vast majority of the time, they have gray or gold chests in them. Almost never have items in them. Of course, gold chests can have items in them, and I believe gray chests can too, but there's a lot more common gold chests or something like that. Okay, got some sense here, thanks to my ladder, so that's kind of good. It's paid for like part of itself already. And this is a good room. Even though there are spikes, I can just keep my distance from the fat flies and not even be hit at all by them, which is good. Which is always a good thing, because, you know, I typically do get hit by these guys a lot. As you saw, I had that room earlier. I can't remember if it was this playthrough or the last playthrough with that, which I deleted, but I had a room with like 4 fat flies in it, and I pretty much went from a ton of health to barely any. In a room with a ton of spiders in it, you know, I'm just going to use Mom's Pad, because otherwise I am definitely taking damage here. Quad Shot is really nice for this room, actually. That's pretty much the only way you can escape this room unscathed, unless you are a pro. I might as well go check out the shop, because, you know, I have 9 keys, so why not? 2 of clubs doubles my bombs. I'm gonna wait till I have a few more bombs to do that. So Steam Sale, which I really don't want. I also have a soul heart here and a bomb. Might as well buy it, I guess, because future shops are most likely going to be green anyway. So if I get a couple more bombs, I'll definitely use my 2 clubs. And we get Lust. So it looks like the item room is going to be the very last room of this floor that I explore, of course. I was trying my best. I was saying, like, come on, let's just find this item room and then just go straight to the boss and screw the rest of the floor. But the rest of the floor wanted to screw me instead of me screwing it. So it's a bit awkward. But anyway, Lust dropped me a pill, which I may or may not want to use. I'm debating. Should I use that? Is it wise? It's bad gas. Okay, so I'll use it. It doesn't harm me in any way. It's not particularly useful because you have to get really close to an enemy for it to damage you, and by the time you're that close to the enemy has probably damaged you instead. And oh my goodness, room full of trites. There is no way that I'm pro enough to escape from here without getting hit. And I said that just as I got hit. I mean, there's nothing you can do in this room unless you have like massive damage or a death card or something like that. I really wish I did have a death card, but oh well, what can you do? So I just lost my soul heart that I just spent the whole of 5 cents on. But that's okay. My item room, I finally found it, so that's a good thing. I apologize for pausing the video there. My nose is just itching beyond belief. I'm just consistently having to scratch it, and it's very annoying. And so we get an item that I've never seen before. I have no idea what this does. Chemical Peel. Damage up. I'll take it, you know. Any and all damage ups are very welcome for me. Help me out a lot. I've just never seen that particular item before, which means, you know, I've added another item to my collection, which is a good thing. I've actually never seen this item before, like, not just when I'm playing, but also watching Isaac videos, because I'm a, you know, big connoisseur of Isaac videos. I watch a ton of them. Yeah, never seen anyone get this item before, so it must be a pretty rare one. Anyway, time to fight the boss, which is going to be the Carrion Queen, which is a boss I've never seen before, so I have no idea what this boss does. Oh, you must have to hit her in the butt to do damage. That's what it looks like. So that's annoying. Actually, that's really annoying. It just looks like she's an alternate version of, what's his face? She's stuck in the corner? Huh. Can I just do this? Just drop a bomb on her? Oh, bomb did absolutely no damage. Okay. So she just looks like an alternate version of, what's his face? And she does eat bombs just like him as well, and it does damage to her as well, so... Oh. I thought the 2 of clubs actually gave you 2 bombs if you had less than 2, but... Maybe not. So I'm just going to wait for her to charge at me and then just use another bomb as soon as that happens, so... Eat that bomb, please. It's just kind of hard for me to damage this chick, because I guess chick is kind of a very generous term for this lady, but yeah, you have to hit her in the butt to damage her, so it's difficult to get damage on her, I must say that. And I have to get behind her, and I don't have a whole lot of speed, so okay, and if you touch the red poop, it burns you, so that's a good thing to keep in mind. And I'm trying to hit her, it's just, it's easier said than done. So I guess if I just keep my distance, stay really far away, then she can't see me as easily. I'm going to try to get one more bomb on her. Oh, she didn't even eat it? I'm going to hit her in the butt anyway, so... That's not the worst thing in the world. I did waste one bomb, because I, missed, I guess, with it, but... It's not a very difficult boss fight. It's just, this is kind of like the Mask of Infamy. It just is so annoying, because you have to hit her in a certain place, which is, kind of difficult to hit, and, oh my goodness, taking damage here. And now she's traveling really fast and going from the corners, so... Yeah, I've, again, never seen this boss fight before. It's kind of a new experience to me. Can I not even hit her now? I swear, I'm hitting her in the butt, and it's like not doing any damage at all, so... yeah, not particularly difficult boss fight, it's just... This must be a really, really rare one or something like that. Or maybe it's special to a challenge run. I don't know. Almost dead, so hopefully she drops me something cool. Chub was the monster that this reminds me of. It's like an alternate version of Chub. I was trying to think of what it was, I just couldn't think of it. It must be like a special Wrath of Land boss. And I'm down to 1.5 hearts. I don't know how, because it's like, it's not very hard to avoid damage on this fight. It's just, oh my goodness. And I'm down to the Aurora of Babylon again. So, very, very close to death. I just have to avoid death for a little bit longer, but I have like ultra speed and damage with this thing active, so finally killed her, and we get the pentagram, which is a damage upgrade, and also a couple soul hearts, which is good. I'm gonna go back and explore the floor and just make sure there's no red hearts that I missed, I suppose, because otherwise I'm probably gonna be dead. Although at the current state I am doing a lot more damage and I am a lot faster, so it actually might be a good thing. Yeah, I'll just head down, and if I find more red hearts, so be it. But if not, I get to keep this extra damage or speed. And of course we get Necropolis. This is just, oh my goodness, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm getting extremely, extremely unlucky, I will say that. Getting Wrath of Lamb. Instead of, I can't get, what's his face? I can't get caves for my, I got 2 catacombs instead of caves. I got basement instead of, well, what's the difference? Like cellar, I got cellar instead of basement, I do believe. And then I get, Necropolis instead of, whatever it's called. So I will come back to that red heart if I end up needing it, which I probably will need it after this floor, because I have a really hard time dodging the shooting flies. So yeah, I'll definitely come back to that red heart, but I just want to keep the damage for as long as possible. I think I'll be fine. I can take, well, 3 more hits now, because I just got hit. Yeah, I can take 3 more hits on these soul hearts, but I should really go back and get that red heart, because this just increases my damage so much. Although I did get a couple damage ups, so it might be not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I'll go back and pick up that red heart as soon as I finish off this floor, which I hopefully I won't die on this room. And unlock this secret room for me, so thank you a lot for that. Hopefully it's one full of red hearts, that would be pretty nice. And 1 full of sense, so I guess I could access the shop on this floor. I do have plenty of keys, so I might as well, even though it's probably going to be greed for this floor shop. Let's go back and pick up that red heart, just because I don't feel very easy only being able to take 3 more hits before death. So the Babylon is gone now, but I did get the a couple damage ups, and of course we get masks and hearts, which is like guaranteed damage. Possible death. Gonna use this just to make sure I don't die, because I think honestly without that I probably would have died. And we get the hero font, which is a couple soul hearts, so I'll take that. I would have rather have had a sun card. We get the hourglass. What the deuce? Really? Just horrible, horrible, horrible spacebar items this run, I must say. Although my other items haven't been that bad, I guess, so I can't complain too much. And we get what's his face? Gluttony. Which is a pretty easy mini-boss, and he has a chance of dropping the heart, which is, well, a heart upgrade, as you'd probably expect, so I really hope I get that from him as his drop. But we'll see. He's a very easy mini-boss. This is probably, like, the easiest of all the mini-bosses other than Pride to fight. He did drop 3 red hearts, so, you know, I'm not arguing too much. It's gonna let me live for that much longer. And I'm just gonna explore the rest of this floor. Sorry, itching my nose there. It's just like, I don't know, it's driving me absolutely bonkers right now. Why it's itching so much, I really have no idea. But did I go south already? I don't think I did. So let's explore what's down here. A hangar, and a couple greed heads. So this is a really, really bad situation to be in, because I always take a ton of damage against these guys. I do have quite a few hits to take, thanks to that gluttony fight, but I need to get out of the corner. I have no idea why I trapped myself in the corner there. That was a terrible, terrible idea. So I already lost. I just got 2 freaking full soul hearts, and I lost all of them just due to this one room. I'm kind of a little bit peeved with that. It's just like these greed heads, they have so much health, and they have the most erratic ever attack patterns. So it's really, really hard to dodge taking damage from them. Like even good Isaac players almost always take damage on greed head rooms. And oh my goodness, masks and hearts. Well, I have a mom's pad charge. I might as well take advantage of that, just to try my best not to take damage during this floor. Wow, that's like the first ever masks and hearts room I've done but not taking damage. Actually, I think I did get hit once, but still, we get Judgment, which is actually a really, really good card pickup there. I'm definitely going to be using that one. Hopefully I get a few more cents, and I will be able to use Judgment a little bit better. Kind of a little bit disappointed that that guy didn't, like, unlock a secret room for me, but I guess I can't be too greedy. So hopefully I get a couple red heart drops from these guys. 1 more cent, so that's, I guess, 1 more play on Judgment. So hopefully Judgment ends up giving me a health upgrade. I would be really, really appreciative of that. If he trolls me and like gives me the compass or something, I would be kind of sad. But anyway, come on, buddy, pay out for me. I need you. I need this. I need that health upgrade. 1 more play, and he gives me a card. It's the Chariot, so that's not a bad card. It gives me a 1 use of my little unicorn, which I'll definitely be using on the boss fight at this floor. Just I gotta remember to come back to that Judgment if I pick up any more cents during this floor. I might as well look for the secret room, because I have a couple bombs to use. It's really, really hard to find the secret room without a mini-map, but it is possible. I've done it before. But yeah, I'll try, I guess. And that Chariot card isn't the worst drop, but I definitely need like a health upgrade or something good if I'm going to succeed on this run. And a ton of flies here. You know, it's tempting to use the Chariot card, but I think I can successfully complete this floor without it. We'll see. Or, I mean, this room without it, I should say. I'm definitely going to be using it on this floor on the boss fight, if I live to get to the boss fight, that is. You know what, screw it. I'm going to take damage here if I don't do this, so... Oh, it's not even doing damage against the husks? Okay, well, that was news to me. Apparently, the Chariot does not damage the husks. That's very annoying. I guess the main reason I used that is because I do have the Ace of Spades, which means I'm going to be getting some more card drops, and hopefully I get another Chariot card drop, because I had no idea that they didn't do damage against the husks. That's really disappointing. And I also have no idea how I took a hit against that last bomb fly. Should have been a little more patient. Took my time with it, but oh well. So I did get 1 cent. That's 1 more play on Judgment. But let's see. The secret room could be here, but it is not. Other than that, I have no idea where it is. I really just have absolutely no clue. So there is a free red heart here, which I will take and try not to get hit against those spikes, which I managed to do. Yeah, gotta find my item room. I don't think I've found the item room on this floor yet. Don't believe. Hopefully it is here somewhere soon. Another husk room. This is really, really disappointing. And I'm gonna have to pop the mom's pad just to try to get these guys down as quickly as possible. So I got 1 husk completely down without taking any damage at all. So that's pretty handy. Eternal Fly here. I'm gonna try to dodge him as much as possible. And took those 2 bomb flies out. And I think I'm gonna defeat this room without taking a hit at all. And a pill. Really need this to be full health. Tears down. Oh my goodness. That is not helpful at all. That really makes my case more difficult. Anyway, I think what this damage up that I got earlier is doing, because I'm alternating between shooting regular tears and red tears. So it's like maybe giving extra damage to one of the 2 sets of tears and a whole bunch of traps. Oh my goodness. This room is going to be the end of me, isn't it? I'm going to die in this room. I didn't die. but I have 2 cents. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play that judgment. I'm gonna play that judgment until I use up these 2 cents. Other than that, I have no idea what else to do. I mean, I'm just really struggling here. I'll be honest, I honestly just think I got very unlucky during this floor, getting 3 and 4 in a row Curse of the Lamb floors instead, Wrath of the Lamb floors, instead of getting the easier Binding of Isaac floors. So those 2 cents did nothing. Well, I have half a heart left, so one more hit and I am dead. It'd be amazing if I could like find the secret room and pick up the Ankh or something. That would probably be a lifesaver. Let's see if we can't find it here. Oh wow, I left the room by accident. Oh, we found the secret room. Did I already access this? Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I already accessed the secret room, so that was a huge fail. I was gonna say, if I got the Ankh or something, that might just be a lifesaver, but other than that, I don't think there's any way that I complete this floor alive. Get out of this floor alive, I should say. And if I took a hit there, that'd be in the end of me. And this is Greedhead's room, so this is, yeah, the end of me, as I suspected. So, I don't know, this challenge is just incredibly frustrating. I don't know what to say. I'm just getting very, 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 very sick of this challenge. Just all the terrible luck, you know? It's like, I get it as a challenge, but at the same time, that doesn't mean to be gamed. Anyway, I don't know. It's going to probably take me a few more tries to complete this. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I'm done with Isaac for the day, so farewell.